she's never gotten away. I have to say I've been haunted by danger and in moments I have visions of another way. And I don't wanna die in someone else's blood. I choose where I stand when the time comes. I wish there was another way to choose what I want and take the songs inside and burn them. I wish there was another way to choose what I want, and love is all that I really need.
All right. What's up, Dirty? How are you doing today? I am learning as we go here on the fly in terms of setting up everything on the road. Dirty, if you can tell me if I can be heard, that would be incredible. Just so I can do a sound check really quick and make sure that everything is good to go. Other than that, waiting to start this live stream. I hear you. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Dirty. I appreciate you so much. Welcome in, Dirty. Welcome in, Farmhand Andy. I am right now in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And actually, let me change something right quick. I forgot to change something. I just kind of got on fast. So 1 second. All right, Andy, you can hear me. How are you guys doing this morning? Everything going good with me over here. I've been driving a long time, guys. Long time we've been on the road. Let me just turn this down for me so I can kind of focus on what I'm saying. And I'm trying to update myself and you on where we stand. Now, we did lime the last time. Second here. This is like the choppiest start to a live stream ever. One second. Okay, so I just limed, so I think I have to seed. Well, I'm gonna plow first, I believe, right? I forget, guys. It's early. I just woke up. Where am I? There's the comments. Are you at a stop for a bit now or still moving around? Hope it's all going well. Yeah, Andy, I'm at a stop right now, overnight. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to plow? Yeah, because I got a cultivator plow this lime into the ground, correct? And then I have to seed. Are you at a stop for a bit now or are you moving around? Yeah, I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now, Andy. That's very northwest, well, sort of northwest, not very sort of northwest, but sort of northwest, north central, midwest part of the top of the Midwest, I guess, of the United States. So, yeah, I'm gonna plow. I think I have to plow. I cannot remember. I can never remember after liming. It's plowing and then it's seeding. That's what it is. Plowing or cultivating, then seeding. Shared your link out, pal. Oh, man, Andy, I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, only because you're really subjecting everybody else to this mess. Way over yonder. Yeah, Dirty. Way over yonder. Way over yonder. It was a good drive, though. It really was. I don't know if you guys, I don't think Andy has, because he's not from the country, but, Dirty, I don't know if you've ever been up there or not, but, wow. I mean, just being on the East Coast my whole life, and then seeing just how open it is out here is really incredible to me. Oh man, look at that. The shop, when I put the shop, it puts it right into the building. That's fun. I'm gonna have to get that out the easy way. Look at that. What is going on? Because I have too much of seed, that's why. Alright, close your eyes, the immersion's about to happen. Oh, it's stuck in the building. Okay. I'm gonna have to I could never find this screen. I'm gonna have to take this back. Dirty. Dirty, this is starting off real bad. Real bad here. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be in Cheyenne anytime soon. I might as well do a live from Cheyenne. I said, but then wow, how bad can it get? Let's put the shop right here, because I don't like to travel for things. Watch this go right into the other one. Oh man, oh my goodness. No, you haven't, unfortunately, yet. Dirty. If you ever get the chance to just come up here and drive around, it's beautiful. I mean, it's as far as you can see. And then you'll see, like, I don't know how far you can see out, but, a couple miles or whatever. You'll look at there's like this black dot. I'm like, what is that? It's like, oh, that's a cow out in the middle of nowhere by itself. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we got off to a slow start there, Dirty. I'll be honest with you. I didn't tell anybody I was going live today. I just hit live. I said, you know what? Why not? Why not? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so now I got to plow this again, and then I'm going to have to seed this again. So that's kind of where we're at with all of this right now. Boy, oh boy. But yeah, I'm in Cheyenne. I did a role play in a town not too far from here called Elk Mountain, and it's my most successful video. It's my most successful role play. I was like, you know what? I never really took the time to like really look at the real Elk Mountain like online or anything. So I'm gonna like go out there and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness.
15,000 people.
So in the game, it'll tell you it's like 15 grand people there, 15,000. When I get there, it says population 150. And I said, what? I get my girlfriend off the road to drive through this mountainous nowhere town, because I'm like, I am gonna see the real Elk Mountain. I want to see that. I knew Hannah was around. I seen the map, the exit for Hannah. I know that's in Montana, but I did see the exit for that. I was like, I can't go all the way out there. I will go to Elk Mountain though. We'll do that. Yeah, when I pulled through up there, there was a trading post, which was basically a general store, a post office. I was in and out of the town in 4 seconds, and then I got into this. Dirty. I got into this road, I guess I don't even know if I can call it. It was just all stone. I had to go 20 miles an hour all the way through it. Seen some prairie dogs. I did get a picture of a couple prairie dogs. I guess that's the squirrel of the West is what I can basically define it as. I mean, it doesn't get caught up in the road as much, you know what I mean? It's something. It's not found dead on the road all the other times. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get this guy's. Let's not. Yeah, but yeah, it's a prairie dog. It's the squirrel of the West. I was out there. Oh my gosh, man! I was expecting something huge. I was expecting Elk Mountain to have car dealerships like they do in the game and things like that. Hank was selling his old rusted truck, I guess, out on the side of the corner of the corner. Okay, let's just say the corner of town. Not the corner of town, like the one intersection in town. What's up, Waylon? How you doing today? How long are you traveling for? I would love to know the answer to that one, Andy. I'm trying to get back to New York as soon as I can. I am traveling with an RV, so that's slowing me down a little bit, and the weather up here is insane. I had to go a little bit around. I didn't want to go through the Rocky Mountains, to be honest with you. I did go through the mountains, and I was driving in some steep terrain, some iffy terrain, in my world anyway. I'm like, this is steep. I'm not used to this. And then there'd be cows in the middle of the road, Andy. Open range, if you've seen the if you've seen the post. We did run into one cow. I didn't run into the cow. I guess I should rephrase that, shouldn't I? We did see a cow in the road, but a couple cows in the road, and they're smart ones. They waited for us. We were the last one in, like a car train when something gets stuck up. You get held up on something, construction or whatever, and there's like a train of cars. Well, we were the last one, and as I pulled through, almost like a human, the cow waited for me to pass, and then just passed both cows, just passed the road. I was like, man, I'm afraid they're gonna walk out or something. Nope, they're good. They're smart. They get it. Let's see here. What's up, country boy? Morning, y'all. How's the sightseeing going, Herd? Well, I was just talking about Elk Mountain country. Not what I thought it would be. It was a smaller town than expected. But out here in Wyoming, it is beautiful. I am in Cheyenne right now. It is windy also. I'm not exaggerating. I'm pausing because I'm trying to figure out. I bet you there was about 50 windmills all at the same time. Just bam, 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 bam. All near Sinclair, Wyoming, which happens to be a big oil town. Gas out here is ridiculous. I think it was $2.87, if I recall correctly, for gas, a gallon. $2.87. Obviously, I filled up there. Back where I'm from, it's $3.50 something. And I'm like, wow, gas is so cheap here. Well, I go and I'm at the Sinclair. So I go 3 miles outside of town, and there's Sinclair, the exit for Sinclair. I look over to the left, and there's nothing but oil rigs. Pretty sure I know how they get their gas pretty cheap. Let me see, are you enjoying it, though? That's the important thing. Yeah, Andy, it is fun. It is a good time. We're seeing the country a little bit. We're driving back. We're not really stopping anywhere. We're just trying to get back home for now. But, yeah, because I have to go register and do all this fun stuff to the trailer over in New York. I think it was like 45 days to get over there. We'll get over there. But we will then be heading back either south or west for New York in October, because October gets pretty cold. Pretty cold. For us. Well, no, not for us. I'm talking to a bunch of Southerners here, okay? I'm basically a Canadian here in upstate New York, okay? I can say for anybody, it's cold. My blood's thicker than yours, believe me. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. And actually, I don't think I am talking to a bunch of Southerners here, actually. Not today. Not in this chat right now. Julian, wowzers, in the chat. What's going on, Julian? Waylon, I'm sorry I was not first in the chat. Waylon, we all can't win it every time. Not every time. How rude. Hey there, dude. Yeah. Waylon and Country, Andy. Alright, yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping in to my impromptu live stream as I continue to plow these big fields. Plowing the lime right now, and then going to seed with grass here soon, if we have time. I know that I do have to hit the road soon. It's going to be a shorter live stream than usual, but I just figured I'd get on just to see what's going on with you guys. Yeah, Waylon, you're first all the other time, so I don't think it matters that much. Because your overall ranking has been number 1 for so long. I don't think that the 2 or 3 will affect all that good much, but do appreciate the efforts for sure. All good, Herd, as I hope that you are. Yeah, Julian, very good. Julian, man, I've been seeing your subs climb, like my truck here out here in the mountains. They are climbing very drastically. It's very nice. It's very good to see, Julian. You definitely deserve it. Thank you for stopping in for sure. Yeah, Julian, I was saying I'm in Cheyenne, the land of, well, I don't want to say nothing. Nothing is a thing. There is just miles and miles of land that I was like, I'm not used to seeing, being from the East Coast. So it is incredible out here. It's the showing up that matters. Andy, absolutely. 100%. Andy said it better than I could. Oh, good herd. I hope that's yeah. So yeah. So what we're doing here, the Herd Clothing Company, we are trying so much to make these 2 fields grass, and then we'll end up getting a lot. Ghost Tech, what's going on? Good morning. How are you? Ghosty, I am in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now at a campground, and doing very well. Doing very well. I'm very happy with the Elon net. That is holding up very well. Yesterday, very cloudy. I was under a tree. I could not get service. That was the only time that I really had a problem. Let me get a drink here. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Man, these days are nuts. We were in Utah at some point. Was that yesterday? Were we in Utah yesterday? We were. Utah yesterday. Colorado yesterday. That's right. Oh, that's right. So we were in Utah, and then we were in Colorado. In Colorado, I couldn't get much of a service. Love Colorado. The lady was super nice. I usually have to stop into these campgrounds. You have to, sign some papers, make sure everything's good. I went into the the what? Yes, oh yes, the general store, and yeah, even before that, I stopped in this town near Dinosaur, Wyoming. Yep, real name, Dinosaur, Wyoming, and I stopped in Colorado. Sorry, Jesus, I don't know where I'm going. Colorado, and there was Rangeley, Colorado. It was a small little town. I really liked it. It was awesome. It was a little mountain town. I talked to the lady. She said she'd come here in the second gold rush. I was like, what? Or oil rush? Heck, gold rush. She'd be like 190. And the oil rush, and I guess I was like, yeah, I've just seen a bunch of oil out here. She's like, oh yes, we mine here, we mine. Then of course I'm taking pictures of cows. That's my tourist pictures, are basically cows. Like, the cows are the subject. If I can get a cow, like if I were in New York City, this would never happen, but I'm just giving you an example, and there was a cow in front of the Statue of Liberty, I would frame the cow as the subject, and the Statue of Liberty would be in the background, okay? That's what I'm doing out here with everything. I'm using cows as my subject. But yeah, Rangeley was cool. I stopped and talked with a girl, nice little small business owner. Had some nice pizza out in the middle of... I think the next town over was God's Left Elbow, Colorado, I think is what they were calling that. I don't remember. But, and the general store was in Maybell. Yeah, that lady don't care. It's a small mountain town. They don't get hung up on specifics. They're probably surprised by this point that I'm still around. I didn't drive this thing completely off the road yet. But yeah, I was in Bearded's chat last night, and he's telling me about. I'm like, yeah. He's like, where are you headed next? I said, oh, I'm trying to get to Davenport, Iowa. That is the next little stop, I guess, for tonight. And we did something wrong. Okay, we were trying to plan this out. We're trying to make sure that everything was, in a row. I don't have a bazillion dollars. Believe me, I do not have a bazillion dollars. We are tight. So I'm trying to figure out, and Ms. Hurd is figuring out, to be fair, all these campgrounds, doing a great job at it. We plan 3 or 4 ahead. We're like, this is great. We know where we're going. Here's the problem with that. When plans change, when you don't want to drive this thing through the Rocky Mountains and you want to go around, and it's only going to be 20 extra minutes to where you're actually going, which is crazy. Over the course of a 4 or 5 hour trip, there's a 20-minute difference. I'm like, we'll take the extra 20 minutes not to go through those hills. The Rocky Mountains are not hills. They are mountains. I have hills in New York, okay? We don't have mountains. Mountains are insane. Now, in the truck, it was fine, right? But with a truck and an RV, it is not fine. Not for me. I'm not used to carrying things like this. I know some of you guys drive dump trucks. I know some of you guys have trailers that you have heavy equipment on. I have about a 25-foot RV. It's not made like an RV. It's made like a house. It's about 8,000 pounds. I just got this truck. I'm not really used to it, and I am not afraid to tell you guys, I'm not afraid to admit I did not want to man that up. I did not. Not this time. Not this time. Let me get a couple miles in. But when you're starting in the Rocky Mountains, I don't want to do that. I did get into some mountains. Probably embarrassingly enough, I would tell somebody in Colorado and they'd be like, oh yeah, it's like at the hill, you know. I am not from out here and I'm not going to risk, especially the money. I'm not going to risk that. So we just decided, let's go around it. Let's go to the top part of it. We ended up going through Rawlins, Wyoming. We ended up going through Laramie. We ended up going into Cheyenne, and that's where we're at right now. And honestly, I told you the real reason. I'm not trying to hide anything here, okay? I was afraid. I was scared. All right, but I'm really glad we took the way we did. It was wide open. It was so nice. It was just, as far as you could see, openness. And I just, from the East Coast, where every square block and every square foot is accounted for, it's really nice to come out here and just see some guys, like, I can't even call it a ranch. It's just like his compound. And he's got like a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, man, this is nice. What's that? Are you conventionally pulling it? Conventionally pulling it, I think, right? That's like a ball and hitch, I guess. Like, that's what we're doing. Ball and hitching it. What? Yeah, and then and the ball did end up getting stuck on the hitch, and I ended up really getting scared here, Dirty. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it out of here, but we did. I am not the farm boy that I pretend to be on Farm Sim. I mean, I know a little bit, but man, oh man, I get nervous when I'm the only one out here, and, well, we're the only one out here, you know, and I mean, there's nobody. I don't know anybody. I'm trying to think of the closest person that I know. Like, family, I mean. You know, I mean, other than them, yeah. I mean, I'm like, okay. I have a friend down here named Kansas Boy. He's from Wyoming. I said, what? Par for the course with my friends. But, you know, I told him, I said, every time I went by a compound, I was like, well, it's 25% chance that's Kansas over there, because there's only 4 people, I think, that have residency in this state. The cows are definitely outnumbering the people, that's for sure. That is for sure. But it's beautiful out here. Have a great stream, bud. Got to go handle some errands. Thank you, country. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the good wishes. Hopefully I'll be somewhere tonight in Davenport. But hey, enjoy your day. I hope everything gets done quick, because who wants to do errands? Hope everything gets done fast for you. Yeah, conventional pulling is with a hitching ball. Yep. Okay, is how I'm pulling my 20-foot enclosed trailer. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. This, I'm trying to lay it up, you know? Like, if I can drive through prairies, I'm gonna do that. And this, out here in Wyoming, I see all these, like, windmills or whatever, right? And it's pretty windy out here. My trailer was going everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, everywhere. So, like, the last part of it. So, I mean, and that's where I'm at now. So, I know when I start this morning, I will probably have the same effect. But, hey, that's what we got to do to get home. That's what we got to do to get home. And Iowa is incredible to drive through, at least for me, at least for you. Not for Miss Hurd. She's seen too much farms. But for us, guys, it's incredible. You see now I don't care about the company. I really truly don't even have a positive or a negative opinion on them. But Kinsey has got a headquarters in Iowa, and they have got a seeder that is directly up into the air. Like, picture sign high from a highway, so you can see it from the highway. It is a seeder that is fully, you know, open, and it is vertically placed. They've also got a bunch of grain bins that are stacked on top of one another to make their sign. It was incredible. I got some pictures of it. I was trying in Colorado last night. I was trying to upload the picture, and it was not working. It was not uploading. So I will have to try to get that on. But that was a very cool thing to see. I was like, wow, that's a sign. Now, I used to work at a sign company, so I do look at signs quite a bit. But that one was perfect. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Julian. Appreciate you. Yeah. So we're just sitting here plowing all of this in, and then I don't think I'm gonna grab any rocks. I think I'm just gonna seed because I'm tired of doing this field, dude. But I don't think it's even going to be this time. Probably going to be on for about another hour exactly here. That way I can pack up, I can get out of here and beat the time. I did manage to talk my way into a free pizza yesterday at the campground, which was pretty good, honestly. I was asking about the pizza. They said that they didn't have anyone that really knew how to make it. There was somebody that was starting to make it. I said, let's go. Let's hit me up. She goes, well, you can go down to this place. I said, no, I want to go here. Like, let's just see what you got. Didn't end up charging me. Thought that it was a bad pizza. It was a great pizza. It was honestly, it is one of the better pizzas I've had on this trip or out of New York. Honestly, yes. I should have told her that. Honestly, she would have been probably happy with that. There are a lot of things you get when you say you're from New York. You know, you're an asshole. Give me money. Don't rob me. But also, wow, you know pizza. So sometimes that will be an extra compliment. What's up, Lane and Wayne? How are we doing? How is everybody doing this morning? Appreciate you. I am in Cheyenne. What's going on, Charles? How are we? I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yesterday in Colorado. The day before that, I almost melted in Utah. In Utah, of all places, I almost melted. It was, I think it got to 115 inside my trailer. I think it was 106 or something close outside, the real feel. Yo, your guy over here is not ready for that heat. Okay, I felt like I was existing. Okay, there was nothing else I could do. I was just existing at the moment. I'm doing great. Just finished walking Benji. I hope Benji's doing good, Charles. I seen the video, and Benji looks like a very big boy. A very big boy. But yeah, Charles, everything is going well. I'm on my tour through the United States, I guess. I was just explaining how we avoided the Rocky Mountains. We went up here to Wyoming, and a beautiful place up here. Beautiful place up here. But nothingness up here as well. Pretty cool though. And then now we're going to be driving through, I think, Nebraska and then Iowa and a couple others. But today is the Nebraska-Iowa tour. I do like Nebraska. I like driving through it. You know why? It's straight. And most people are like, ugh. Well, me too. But with a trailer, it's a little easier. I like this. And it's a big state, so I can get really far east. Headed to either Pennsylvania or New York. We have not figured this out yet. Eventually heading to New York. That was a big truck that just went by. And yeah, I think there's 80-something spaces at this campground, and I think we've gotten the 78th one. So if you're ever into making a lot of money, campgrounds, and you got land, campgrounds might be the thing. I don't know anything about it. I'm not an economist. Don't listen to me. But from my just plain blind eye, it seems like they are crushing it with money. I think this was like 50 something a night, 52, something like that a night. I've got electric. We don't have water. There's no water here. It's just electric, right? Oh, and there's a fill station down there. We didn't need water tonight. We have water. We always try to make sure that we have water, but yeah, it's 50 a night is pretty good. Run some electric, run some water, get some spots, build a camp office. You're done. And you've got a little bit of money there. Let's just say that Charles he's 85 pounds of pure medium-sized dog. Charles, the craziness is that your name is CS Benji 2020. But for the longest time, I thought your name was Benji. So I was like, all right. And then you corrected me and you told me that no, your name is Charles. Well, I had a dog named Charles, so I'll never forget your dog's name. My dog, Charles, was about the same size, which is crazy. This the similarities here, Charles, is craziness. You know, maybe it's not. I think it is. I think it's coincidental. Let's say that. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It helps out the stream quite a bit. Everything is going well over here. Just getting on real fast for a little update. In about, what time is it right now here? It's 7 o'clock local here. Usually, I would be on right now anyway in the morning. I have to get up a little earlier. Now today I'm going to gain an hour. The hour, or lose an hour, sorry. So I don't even know. Look at, I'm not even doing that much with traveling. I could only imagine how like an athlete or a business person or a musician or whoever, I can't imagine their sense of time. I don't ever know what time it is on this road. I never know what time it is. It's 1 hour earlier to 1 hour later to, wait, I thought it was 10, now it's 11, but now it was 10 again. I don't know what's going on. However, I always just go to Google and type in what state I am in and say local time. Well, not anymore, because in the next state, Nebraska, we will be going, I don't know, it looks like maybe an hour or so in, and then we will be losing an hour. I can never get it right. I will never get this right. We are fast forwarding time. I feel like I'm in a Matrix, or like I'm stuck in a VCR or a recorder. Oh my gosh! Don't ask Bob. Don't ask Bob for his help. He's busy that day. Like the commercials. I do have to get new music. Nacho's got the remastered versions. I haven't been able to think at the same time as having the internet about it to get them, but I will eventually. Okay. I do like that the stream has excellent connection as far as I am seeing right now. I'm happy about the internet. I'm also mad at myself for not getting Starlink much sooner when I had the farm. I think I have like 400 down right now the last time I checked, and like 40 or 50 up, which is insane to me because I'm used to paying the same price, which is about 160. Forget this number. 1 up and like 15 down. Now they'll tell me it's 20. It's not. It never passes a speed test to do that. So, and speaking of speed tests, I don't remember what it's called, a penta something or whatever, but China has figured out with internet speeds how to get the fastest internet speed that there is in this speed setting. You can download all of Netflix, every single video, every single bonus, every single piece of content on Netflix in a second. It's not like me saying, oh yeah, I'll be here in a minute and I'll be here in 5. I'm talking like they measured it 1 second. Boom. Downloaded. That's good, I think. Might be bad, I think. Depends on who the connection gets into the hands of. Criminals can work very, very fast now. What's up, Noah? How are we? How are you doing today? Noah, I am on a cross-country venture. I just got my RV, and I am headed through the hills of Wyoming. Checked out Elk Mountain yesterday. I am trying to make an 8-hour, 7-hour voyage to, I wasn't sure if I wanted to mess that word up on purpose or not, and in the middle I tried to correct myself. A voyage, we'll call it, to Davenport, Iowa, which Iowa has been my favorite state so far. This herd is farmed out, okay? But I know that I speak for everybody in here, where I can say that Iowa is our country. It is a good time. It is a good time. Tons of dirt roads. I mean, I'm seeing like cars go down. I'm like, is the thing on fire? No, it's just a huge dirt cloud that is behind it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice stuff. Did you download Bearded Song individually or Megafile? I'm good. Nope, so the music that I'm putting on right now is from the Nacho Cast. First one to do it. I've had this one. This is the first edition. I have been meaning to get Bearded, so I don't think I saw a download for that. I don't know if like you gotta ask him or whatnot, but I would love to play Bearded's music here as well. I try to save the Epidemic music that I have, my subscription and stuff. I try to save that for the role plays. Wish you could really use real music. I mean, who doesn't, right? But I mean, I could really, really tell some cool stories with some songs that I like, but I'm stuck with, these AI songs, which are okay, they're okay for that, but it's harder to really, I don't know. I guess I just prefer, obviously, real music. I'm good. How about you? Okay, I'm good, Noah. Yeah, perfect. I'm doing very well. Doing very well. I'm ready to make a trip to Iowa today. Going and driving through the Cornhusker state of Nebraska. Um, Looking forward to that just because it's a straight drive. It's not a bunch of mountains. It's not hills. It's nothing like that. It's not my trailer hopefully swaying all over the place. However, I don't know. We'll see, because Nebraska's pretty wide open as well. So we'll have to see. Andy Bearded has his music on the Discord for you to use. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll have to get over there. I've honestly been kind of absent from Discord. I've been kind of absent from just online lately. Just the last 4 or 5 days. Just been traveling out here. I tried to get online. Miss Hurd convinced me to get online this morning. And I'm glad she did. Beard has music on. Okay, I added nachos and did as joint how to separate the. Oh yeah. So I think like you just put them in different folders, right, to separate the channels, and then I can go back. Yeah, because I know that these songs have been played out a little bit. I do like I'd like to play the remastered versions of Nachos as well as Bearded. Beard is a good friend of mine. And I would love to support him as well. And did as a joint. How do you separate? Yeah, I think you separate the radios by the folder. I think you just add the folder. If I'm incorrect, I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Looking up on the highway, it looks like moving. Oh, I don't think that's the highway. I don't know what's going on up there. There's a bunch of lights up there. Luckily, they're yellow and not red and blue. So it seems like municipal work going on over here in Cheyenne. Went through Laramie. I was like, the University of Wyoming's here. It should be pretty big. I blinked. I missed it. I didn't know where anything else was. Did you separate them for individual? Did I separate them for individual? I think I put in the folder, I think it was like you put music, or you go to the music folder, right? And then and then I just drag the folder over. I don't have both. I only have nachos right now, so I can't really help you on that, but I think that's how you do it. As far as the radio stations, it's just like a different folder. It will go to a different folder, but I can't be sure. Somebody else in the chat might be able to help you out a little better than that, Noah. But I think that's what I did. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me this morning. Appreciate it. We are doing the Herd Clothing Company. We are getting all of this ready so that we can sow some seeds into the ground. Obviously, it's going to be grass, both of those, and then the yellow one right there, the stubble, right, the one that didn't get limed, I'm going to make cotton. So we are going to have some cotton clothes. We are going to have some wool clothes. We are going to make all kinds of things. We will be a fiber farm, which means that we will be getting a ton of sheep and a ton of pens here very soon. We're going to have to figure out where to put them as well. Thinking maybe across the road. I just have to have enough money to do that. Did you separate them? Okay, I'm saying, how do you separate Nacho's radio? I put them together. Oh, I don't. If I did something that you don't know how, Noah, believe me, I think it was completely by accident. I don't know. I think I just dragged them into the music. That's it. I'm saying, how do you separate Nacho's radio? I put them together. Yeah, I don't know. I only have the country one in here right now, I think. I don't really have any rock ones in here. I don't think. So I only have in the folder that they tell you on the NachoCast website. I only have one folder activated. I also downloaded the rock one. I'll just put it into there, but I don't think I have them. It put them together. Oh. I don't know then. Did you okay, wait a minute. Did you download the revised one? What am I looking at? The remastered ones? Because if you just recently downloaded them, I downloaded them a long time ago. You might have just put them all in together. I don't know, because I haven't been able to get to the ones yet. You always have a good stream, bud. A joy to be hanging out. Yeah, thank you, Dirty. I really appreciate all the support, guys. It's really fun to just get on here and talk to you guys a little bit. Before I climb onto that highway again and just drive forever. I am finding that people out west are very nice. They're very chill. Where I'm from, it's not so much. Not that we're jerks or anything. I mean, sometimes we are, but I just find a lot more patience out here in the West. I like that. I do dig that. I think if Miss Heard had her way, we might be living in Colorado for the summer, as she yells, in the summer. We will be avoiding the ice caps and snowstorms. That's pretty much the reason for getting the trailer, is to avoid the ice caps and the snowstorm. I'm a Canadian, basically. I'm 3 hours south of the Canadian border, 4 hours maybe, so I'm nearly a Canadian. So when you get this Yankee into Utah, I start melting fast. Whew. A little dirty road. It makes for a great watch and listen. Heard. Appreciate your time. Yeah, thank you, Andy. I appreciate yours. I would be sitting here talking to myself, which is usually my life. But, in the chat, at least you guys respond, which is great. You keep your negative opinions. I'm sure you have some. I have some. But you keep them out of there. I appreciate it. There's nothing but support is what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Thanks, Noah. As far as the roleplay is concerned, I was coming out here. I was like, I'm going to see a lot of farms. I'm going to see a lot of things. I want to get some inspiration to do another story. In addition to the farm, which I'm working on right now, and I'm hoping that I will get some more of it done tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one out this weekend. I don't even really know what day it is. Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? I don't remember. But we will be able to get this out. I just don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend, but we will be able to get this out. But I was trying to come out here and get some inspiration, and during that time, I was told many times, hey, what happened to the Lost Anchor series? I want you to redo that. I want you to continue that. And I'm thinking, well, I've lost kind of the story, but I'm trying to redo that. Last night, I was putting some ideas down as to how I could continue that series, because I've gotten quite a few requests, at least for the size of my channel, quite a few requests to bring that back. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I can't do 3 role plays. I mean, I could, but I'd be confused. 2's hard enough, just keeping the characters and keeping their motivations and stuff like that in my head. You get mixed up, but yeah, I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'm probably gonna have a vote in the community page just to see. I don't know. I guess just to see what you guys wanna see, what story you wanna see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Appreciate you. We are just plowing some lime into this field. We will be seeding grass soon and getting that done, and then we will have to figure out how to get some sheep, because that's the farm right there. No, it's not. I always say that. I always think that's the farm. That's the farm right there. I don't even know my own farm. And at some point we're gonna have to get sheep over here. Now, am I going to use part of this field, part of the other one, or am I going to buy the other one across the street? I don't know yet. We have $385,000. That's what I know. That's what I know. Hold on one second. Alright, there we go. Yes, Lane and Wayne. TGIF. Sort of for me, sort of not. I mean, I'm happy that it's going to be the weekend. It's just going to be the volume of cars on the road will be substantially more, I think. Plus, we got to add ours in August. Correct, Ghosty. I do not forget. Do not forget. Me and Ghost will be doing a series here very soon. So we're going to try to figure out some timing there with that. Told everybody, really. Kind of unsure of my schedule up until then, only because I've got to get this back to New York, I've got to get a job real fast in New York for about 2 months or 3, and then we're headed back out west, where I will try to find a job out west. That's pretty much where we're at the point. And this whole time trying to find an online job, which I understand is a needle in the haystack, but I am trying to do my best I can. Going to be looking at some different things probably tonight. That's probably why. That's probably when I'm going to probably do it, and that's probably the best thing to get an online job. I'm just trying to find one. A little hard. I've applied everywhere, but we are dark now. Don't want to do this in the dark. Hold on for a minute. We'll go right to the next day. Who cares? When you put radios in their way, you can skip. When you put radios in there anyway, you can skip songs. Oh. I don't know how to skip songs. And yeah, I guess you know what, now listening to this song, this is definitely a rock song, right? So, I guess I don't separate them, Noah. I've never really figured out how, I guess. I don't know, I never really thought about it. I just added all the songs and then went for it. I think it was because I did not have a ton of time when I was downloading it. I was about to go on, and I was like, oh no, I need songs, and well, that's how I got the song. So yeah, no, I think you're going to probably know more than me, to be honest, about the whole deal, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, Ghosty and me are going to be figuring out a series here very soon. I also have the New York pizza with gold, which will be nice. It'll be nice. I'll have a couple different series. I'll have me and Ghost playing. I'll have me and Gold on a live. I'll have the farm role play. And then if I figure it out, I'll have the Lost Anchor one. But that seems like a little bit too much. Now, as far as the writing's concerned, it's really kind of just the farm is going to be really, and maybe Lost Anchor. The other ones will be collaborative efforts, so it will be a little bit more discussion than there is brainstorming just for me. So I do like that stuff as well. RBN right on the D-pad, right back. Oh, you're asking how. I just skipped stations. I don't know if I know what you're talking about. No, to be honest, I might be frustrating you because I don't know if I know what you're talking about. My history with this music is I downloaded it from Nachos, I put them all into the same thing, and then I hit the number 5 and it turns my radio on. And then I hit 4 or 6 on the number pad or whatever on the keyboard, and it will go to the different station. That's pretty much how I do it. I just kind of set the radio and then just kind of let it go in the background. Whatever it goes, it goes. But yes, Friday morning, depends on where you're at. 11:16 for my Eastern folks, 10:16 for my Central folks, and 9:16 for myself on the mountain coast. But yes, 7. You know, here's where it is, right? This is what happens, Miss Heard. Miss Heard's picking on me. She should be. My computer doesn't update the time. It keeps Eastern. Now, why, if I'm online, does my Windows, and I think I just told you why, because it's Windows, but why does it not upload the time? Yeah, no, I'm out of my mind here, okay? Noah says 9:16 here in Indiana. I said yes. 7:16 here. 9:17 in Cheyenne on my desktop, or on my computer. On my laptop, it is 9:17 because it doesn't update. I don't know why it doesn't update. I've gone into the settings, I've selected it to update, and it does not. So I've got a clock that says 9:18, I've got a clock that says 8:17, I've got a clock that says 4:12 because it's completely wrong and dead. I don't know what time it is. Okay, 8:18 now in Texas. Now I'm getting all these numbers. Now I know what time it is in Indiana. I know what time it is in Texas, but I couldn't even tell you what day it is in Cheyenne. I don't know what's going on. Okay? You can't rely on me for that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I think headed through Indiana tomorrow. It will be a short state. No, it's like, I think it's like 2 hours to get from east to west. Yeah, not with the trailer. With the trailer, it'll be about 3. Herd goes slow. Herd's making sure that he stays on the road. Let's just say that. That's the thing, guys. I'll tell you everything. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. Don't. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do. Ghost, I hit automatic sync, and it still doesn't work. I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm getting miles to the gallon report. Headed out here. We're getting about 24, 26 miles to gallon. I'm like, this is pretty dope. Okay, I'm good with it. We come out here. We're driving through the Rockies. I see 2 miles to the gallon. 2? Oh, that's rough. That's super rough. So thank God the gas is like $2.87 out here for right now. But I do know that the further east I get, the more they will take my monies. That is what's going to happen. The reason I can hate on the east like that is because I'm from the east like that, and I pay things like that. I think it's $3.57 where I'm from, and it's $2.96, $2.80 something out here. Now, yeah, you live right next to Sinclair, and that's the Sinclair gas station. That's all kinds of oil out there. I mean, picture an exit. Now, you see the exit, right? Picture this in your head. You're getting off the highway. You've got a green exit sign. You got a white letters. It tells you where you're at, right? It says Sinclair. Now, usually, you'll see that, and you'll look beyond. You'll see some gas stations, maybe a Denny's or a McDonald's or something stupid, and, you know, things like that. And then there will be like a town. No, here it's just oil rigs. That's it. Just oil. That is the whole town. And some cows walking around the oil rigs, which I did not. What? Can always drop down in Kentucky since you're going to be in Indiana. I could. I have some relatives in Kentucky. I feel like if I get too close to them, I'll have to visit. Do you know what I mean, Ghost? Yeah. The tolls are crazy, too. Thank you, Miss Hurd, for bringing some talking points here. The tolls are nuts, okay? I'm used to tolls. Toll booths are fine. It's the operation of the system that will throw me for a loop. $2.65 per gallon in Texas right now. And $3.25 in Indiana right now. $2.65 is real cheap, but yeah, you're in Texas. I get it. I get it. I'm not used to seeing a 2 in front of the decimal. That's what I'm not. I'm not used to seeing 2 in front of the decimal. I'm used to seeing 3. I've seen 4. I've seen 5 at sometimes during bad parts of our history here, you know, economically speaking. I've seen it go up the I before. Ghosties in Kentucky. Ghosty, how close are you to London, Kentucky? Just a question. If you want to answer me privately, that's fine. You don't have to dox yourself or anything. I'm just wondering. That is where I have some family. I won't be going to Kentucky, but because I have to get back to New York quick. But heard what part of Indiana you're going to be in? I don't even know, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to be driving on 80 East. 80 East all the way through Indiana is where I'm going to be at. And I took 80 West all the way out here. I mean, 80 is a long stretch that just goes straight. That just goes straight. So, happy about that. Happy about the trip to Nebraska today. Going to be a good trip. Can't wait to get out of Wyoming. Not because I hate it. I actually love what it looks like. Same with Colorado. It's just that it is windy here. And I do not like the trailer going all over the place. I'm not used to driving these yet. And these things are all over. So it would be nice if it stayed, you know, in the lane today. That would be fun. And on the ground. Cool too. No, it didn't. It wasn't in different. It wasn't in different lanes. It wasn't off the ground, but it did feel that way. Yeah, I am 11 feet high. I'm not as high, or I'm not as low as I was coming out here. So, not a pain, you know, it's not bad. I can do it, obviously. It's just, you know, I wish I was still driving fast, like without the trailer. That would be fun. Because then I would probably be somewhere near Noah at the moment in Indiana. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. 20. No way, Ghost. No way, dude. You're 25 minutes from London? That's wild. That's wild. Did your Ghost, did your area get affected by the weather, by the tornado that came through, or the hurricane? Yeah. Wondering, because that's pretty close to where that was, and I have a cousin down there that just lost a house, which is crazy to think, but that just happened. What's up, Rex? How are we doing this morning? Rex, I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the moment, out in the middle of yonder prairie town. Pretty cool, though. I'm in northeastern Indiana. Okay, perfect. Yes, northeastern. Oops, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, we'll have to do that anyway with the other one, but whatever. Man. Thanks, Rex, for the update. Yeah, Rex, I didn't even promote this thing. I just kind of went on this morning. I was like, you know what? I think I'll just jump online. So we did that. Now we're plowing the field. We're trying to plow this whole thing. I don't think I'm going to get done before I get done with the stream. Maybe I will. Trying to make it out of here, out of Cheyenne, by a reasonable time today. So going to have to pack up everything here soon and get on the road. Nothing I'm really looking forward to, but at the same time I am, because then I will be headed even more east, and getting closer to staying in one spot for at least a day or two would be nice. Every day it's just get up and go. I shared, no worries. Thanks, Rex, I appreciate it. Yeah, Rex, I was saying, I've been absent in your stream. I've been absent in several streams. I've not really been online yet, in terms of, like, hanging out with people. A couple seconds to like a video or a stream, and then I'm out. No, I don't drive a semi. I just got a truck. The 12-year-old me wanted to drive a semi. I've seen some very skilled semi drivers out here driving oil with 3-4 trailers. It's ridiculous, dude. I've never seen anything like that. Looks like a train going down the highway. I'm like, wow, and I'm trying to drive this little thing, and he's driving that. It's like, respect, man. Are you streaming from your RV? Yes, I am streaming from the RV. Streaming from the RV park, to be more specific, in Cheyenne. I liked how that AI worker moved over. That was pretty cool. Did that happen all the time? Maybe I'm crazy. I've never seen that. Highway trains, yeah. Well, that's a good name for them, Rex, because that is exactly what they look like. I could not imagine trying to drive one of them. But yeah, stream from the RV, streaming on the Starlink right now. It's going well. Great speeds, great excellent connection, everything like that. I had one problem in Colorado last night. It was very, very... What? Colorado 2 nights ago. Where the trees were blocking the sky. The sky had a lot of overcast. It was about to storm. Right now in Cheyenne, looking up at the sky, it looks beautiful. Just regular, I don't know what kind of clouds, cumulus clouds, I think. I don't know. It sounds good. Miss Heard would know. But they look very good. Up there with the sun out, everything's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day here. Hope it's the same in your part of the town, in your part of the country, or world, should I say, since we've got a couple of people internationally. Rex, I'm going to count you as an international from Canada. I'm gonna say you're international. Even though, Rex, right, me and you live like 5 hours away from one another is really what that is, I think. The tornado missed me by about a mile. Wow. Ghost, I'm really glad for that. I'm glad that your family is safe there. And yes, hearts out to Texas. I've been reading about that disaster down there. Wow. I just hope that everybody can find some comfort and some help when they need things in situations like this. And it's really hard to read, guys. It really is. It's really hard to read about a house going down the river. It's really hard to read about 2 girls texting their dad before they died. Girls were 12 and 15. It's insane. It's sad. That's why it's hard to get into political bullshit. I'm never going to do that here. I don't want politic talks. I don't think this is a political discussion. I think this is people need some help, and we need to get them the help. And in any situation, we need to do that, and we all need to be supportive of one another. I think that's the only way to get through all this shit. We lose so many times that we're all people. I don't care if you don't like your neighbor. He doesn't deserve to die. I don't care if you get mad at somebody else. They don't deserve your bullshit. We're all going through shit. I'm just really happy that Ghost was out of the way, My cousin, not so lucky, lost her entire house. That had to be a very scary experience. She's from upstate New York. She's not used to twisters or hurricanes or anything of that sort. It's tough to read about this stuff, but it also is good to see when people do come together. So the U.S. weather has been horrible this year. Oh boy, has it. Noah has it. So I'm from, on a lighter subject, but crazy weather talk, I'm from upstate New York, as several, I can't believe this, but several other, what are we doing here? There we go. Come on. Several other farm sim players are from upstate New York, and we have had hail last week. Hail. Like, hail. Big hail up in New York. So it's pretty gnarly, dude, when you're getting hail in June. July. August. Whenever. Well, this year it was July. Last year it was June. Miss Heard is an editor of podcasts or live streams. And so do I, and that's why I'm glad that you are here, Miss Heard. I like being right as well, so correct me away. Hey, Heard, how's it going, man? How's the road life treating you? What's up, Doc? How are we? Doc, I'm just talking about how good Starlink has been for me. It has been very well. I'm broadcasting or going live or whatever you want to call this from the RV trailer in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And it's going good. Talking about the other night, not last night, as I've been corrected. 2 nights ago in Colorado, could not be connected to the Starlink. I think it was just like very much overcast, and I parked under a tree because the night before that in Utah we were roasting. But everything's great, Doc. Thanks so much. How are you doing? Can't wait to see another live from FAFO logging. I'm waiting for it. I know you're pretty busy over there, Doc. I'm not trying to give you too much crap. We had a branch that was about the size of a basketball around snap out of the tree in the front yard. Jesus. My wife's family is having flooding down here in Mexico too. There's a video online showing the Jeep from one of her uncles floating down the street. Holy cow. That's the thing, man. You start losing like possessions that are real like that. Like I joke like, oh no, I'd be nothing without my PS5 or my computer, or dude, try a house, try a Jeep, try an RV, try anything. That might be the biggest RV I've ever seen driving by right now. Holy cow. Wow. I think John Madden himself is here. Holy cow, man. How do you even drive that? How do you drive that? You're not going to make that turn. He's going to have to do it 4 times. I think this guy literally... And then he has a car behind it? I think this guy just modded his mobile home and put a motor in it. because I'm pretty sure that's what I just saw drive by. Rex says, hi, Miss Heard. Miss Heard says, happy Friday, Rex. Happy Friday, Rex. All the rest of you, you can stub your toe today, okay? But Rex, we hope you have a good one. We hope you have a good one. She didn't say that. I've ad-libbed a little bit, if you guys can believe it or not. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I like to paraphrase every now and then. That's dope, man. Glad it's working out for you. It's easy. It's so easy to set up. It is, Doc. It really is. I just put it on the hood of my truck. I haven't figured out the tripod yet. I've opened the box. I just haven't had time to actually put it together. By the time I get here, I'm just done, dude. I'm just like, man, let's get some food in us. Let's just sit here and chill on the computer for a minute. Being lazy, to be honest with you, but I have to get that done. Doc, I'm going to need your advice on tree harvesting with an excavator. Yeah. Wow. We had bad weather last month in Indiana, 4 days with 85 miles an hour and quarter-size hail. I was camping for one of them. Oh my gosh. In a tent. It felt like a tornado, but wasn't. Noah, you are much braver than me. Wow. Noah. That's wild, dude. Noah, you're the man. What mount did you end up getting for the dish? The tripod one. I don't know if that's enough. The stand, yeah, the tripod stand. It goes right outside the trailer there. I got that one. I didn't want to really try to mod the trailer yet. That's maybe in a year or so. Maybe I want to try to just see how everything goes first. But yeah, it works great, Doc. It really does. I'm so mad that I didn't get it before, just because I was paying the same on my farm and getting like, they said 22 down. It was more like 14 down and like 1 up. I haven't uploaded a video yet. I haven't done a video yet. I haven't done the dairy yet, and I really wanted to do that either this morning or tonight, so I'm probably going to try to do some of that tonight. But yeah. Welcome back, Andy. Always nice to have you in here. Always nice. I'm so redneck I'll buy an old school bus and deck it out with some marketplace bunk beds and a fridge. Love it, Doc. Doc, honestly, there are a lot of people I know on here. You are one of the people that I would really, really love to share a beer with, man. I feel I could learn so much and laugh at the same time with you. Good times, dude. Good times. Rex, Doc, my next episode of My Man and His Ace series is going live on Sunday. You have to check it out on Sunday, sir. Rex, what time? Rex, please promote yourself. Bot Command Rex, I think. Did I do that yet? Damn. I don't know if I've done that or not yet. I haven't done that since I got on the road. I haven't really figured out any Bot Rex stuff, but I think you should be in there. That's crazy. If not, that's totally on me. Let me see here. Doc, my next episode. Okay. Hey, Dirty. And hey, Andy. I freaked out. I ran in the middle. Oh, no. I freaked out. I ran in the middle of the store to... wait. I freaked out. I ran in the middle of the storm to one of the brick bathrooms at 12 a.m. So would I. And I would be shitting one of those bricks when I was in there, Noah. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. I'd take you for a drink and a laugh. Andy, that'd be incredible. Honestly, there's so many people in here I wish we could just like meet at a bar one time and be like, hey, let's just go chill, you know? That'd be so fun. 6 a.m. Eastern for Rex. Eastern time, the video will go live on Sunday. Rex, I'll probably catch it not live, and that's only because I have no idea what time 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. is Eastern time anymore. I don't know what time it is here. I just found out it's Friday. I'm figuring things out as I go. But the thing is, Rex, I will check it out. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about religious things, but here's something amazing. The tornado hit one of the churches here and destroyed the part of the building that has the steeple on it, but the steeple's still standing. That's awesome. No, look, I understand where you're coming from, Ghost. I do. I understand, like, let's refrain from politics and religion, but that is more of a cool story that happens to be a part of that's a great story to share. That's cool. That's awesome, man, actually. That's cool, man. I'm going to be posting an old school series part 3 video on next Monday. No, I got to get you into the Botrix as well. Botrix commands are a little off. It's just because when I learned about Botrix, I'm still very far behind my good buddy and counterpart Gold as far as live streaming technology is concerned. Most times technology in general, I just go to Gold. If you want to hit me up on Discord, ask him my name, he'll get you over to me. For the longest time, that's actually what it was. And then we figured out how to really make my screen name the actual thing. It was a little weird. Just one beer, no promises. I'll show you how us Mainers like to party. I should send you the video from our Christmas party. Made a bonfire out of truckload of wood and 100 gallons of diesel. All with a bunch of seafood, not too far behind. That's funny. That's hilarious. Hey, you did set it up, buddy. Wait, what? I set up what? Are you talking to me? I don't know if you're talking to me. I did set up, I was telling Doc, I did set up ElonNet. I did get that all good. I'm very happy with how that's going. I'm very happy with, you know what I'm really happy with on this whole trip? And me and Miss Heard were just talking about that, and it sounds funny. I have a bathroom, but I haven't used it yet. Kind of like waiting until I get back to do all the features on things, because I'm just, honestly, I'm just paranoid. That's really all it is. It's just stress and paranoia for me. So it's just, I don't want anything to break, you know? Me and Miss Heard were talking about how incredible the campgrounds actually are that we're staying. The bathrooms are really clean. The offices are really nice. They have amenities in there like showers and free Wi-Fi, laundry. They're very happy to help with anything I have. I talked myself into a free pizza last night. A free pizza. I'll just let that sit on your brain for a minute. A free pizza. And it was incredible. It was incredible. You said you would add me to Botrix. That would be nice. Yes, no, I haven't added anybody to Botrix yet. Don't take things too personal. I know you're not. I'm just saying I haven't added anybody yet. I've just been on the road and haven't really had time to do that. But I will. Hey, you did set it up, buddy. Oh, the Rex. Yes, perfect. No, I'll get you in there. Don't worry. I will get people in here. I've just got to have a couple minutes to actually think. My brain is just mush at the moment. Andy, it didn't work for you. His link didn't show. Yeah, it showed up there, Andy. 1 bottle of X-Lex. No clogs. Lets the river flow, Heard. Doc. That does happen. You know, talking about that. Like, yeah, I hate to go number 2 in a public. Right? Because you just, like, as a guy, you obviously know what somebody's doing. Right? Like, that kind of sucks, man. So, like, we have a bathroom, but I have to, yes, I know. But I have to use it first. See, added me, Rex, no, okay, bro, much appreciated. No problem, Noah. Not at all. No problem at all. No problem at all. We're trying to finish this off. I don't think we're not going to. I got a few more minutes here on the stream, and then I've got to start packing some things up, getting on the road. Oh yeah, it would work, Rex. It would have let me press it to start. Oh. Huh. Alright. Well, Noah, I do remember. I don't know if the next time I go live I'll have that fixed. No, I gotta be honest with you, but I will try to remember very much. I've got a couple people that I've got to add still here into Botrix, but I do appreciate everyone here hanging out with me this morning. Do appreciate it. We've got campers everywhere around me. I'm hoping that everybody has a great day today. I've got a day of looking through the countryside again, going from Cheyenne, hopefully landing tonight in Davenport. No, not Iowa. We're not gonna go to Davenport. Hopefully tonight we're working on Davenport, Iowa. Misheard corrects me and tells me that that's like 10 to 11 hours. And I said, we'll get there. I don't know if we're getting there tonight, honestly, guys. It's a lot. You think we'll end up in Nebraska? The east side of Nebraska? Okay. Let's see. Yes, it worked, Rex. Okay, I understand. Oh, God, Doc. Laughing my ass off. At least you have a bathroom. 90% of the time I'm trying to hide behind a bush so a forester can't catch a peek. Honestly, Doc, at times that seems like a better option than the bathroom. A public one. I was watching someone else stream and seeing you were live, so I jumped over here like a kangaroo. Thanks, Rex. Rex, I appreciate you so much, man. I really do. All of the sharing and all. I mean, honestly, Rex, I say you are the positivity in the FS community, and I'm not kidding you. You really are. Like, at least in my vernacular, you are the most positive person that I think I know, which is really cool and really refreshing to have you in here. So thank you, bud. Hope everything goes well with your orders today, or your deliveries, and everything goes well with work. And it's a nice day in Canada. I miss working in Canada. I would have like a day off, it would seem, every week that was paid. They're like, what's this? And I'm like, it's family day. Family day? What's family day? They're like, hey, just go with your family and hang out. I'm just going to pay you. What? Alright. The Bank of Montreal. Good place to work. Oh, stop, Heard. You're making me blush. Rex, honestly, though, appreciate everything. Appreciate your attitude, your aura, everything's great. I'm so far out of reach with Farm Sim at the moment. Do you remember how to play, Doc? Because I've gotten to the point where I don't remember the buttons. It's not now, but I'm saying, recently. You would think that it's now based on how I'm playing, but no, it's actually a long time ago. Heard my morning's going good, and later tonight I got my interview with Big Daddy Dave. Oh, that's awesome, Rex. That's tonight. I've got myself notified for that, so YouTube will be letting me know. I looked at that, I'm like, oh, I can't miss that. Now it's okay, so it's 9:30 Eastern time, Rex? Oh my goodness, here we go again with these equations. Let me carry the 7, figure out how to divide this by that to figure out what time I'm going to be. Yeah, Wayne's like, what time, Rex? I'm still trying to do the math on all that. I'm still trying to do the math on all that, so I have to figure this out. Noah, thank you for the update. Thank you. What's up, Dirty? How are you doing? Thank you so much for smashing the like button. Dirty, I am in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the moment. I was trying to make it to Davenport, and I've got somebody sitting here across the table from me who doesn't think that that's possible. It's 11 hours. It's not possible. We'll be in Nebraska somewhere tonight, I think. That is what I think. 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Central. 7 Mountain. 6 West. But what time is it here? Rex, that's what I need to know. Thank you, Rex. 9 p.m. Eastern. I will try to be there. I will probably be off the road. I will probably be all good at that point, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Doc, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Doc coming in with the $5 super chat. I really appreciate you, Doc. For the Starlink fund, Daddy Elon for the win. Hashtag. Absolutely, dude. He creates some really good internet. So, the reason that me and Doc are talking so much about Starlink is because he was my liaison. I was the one who went to, I talked to him and I was asking him, hey, listen, how is this? I know that you're in a dense area. And he had nothing but good things to say about it. And I can say that everything he said is true. Everything he said is true. It's been an incredible internet experience. One night so far, I couldn't get it to work. That might have been where I parked. It also might have been overcast like crazy, but every other night it's worked perfect. Every other night it's been perfect speeds. It's way better than I get at home, which is great. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doc. Appreciate you. I'm good, man. Just working and lurking. Awesome, Dirty. Appreciate you being here. No, I'm excited. Rex, will you have a cam? Noah, no, sir. Rex, what I did was I just took a picture of me and then I put my Cowhead logo over it. people were like, "Oh, that's not you." And I'm like, "Well, you've seen me. That's what I'm going to look like. I'm going to look like Marshmallow if you ever see me in person. I'm just going to have a big inflatable head over here." No, sir. Doc. Awesome. Farmhand Andy coming through with a $5. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate both of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It means the world. You made me crash into a tree, both of you. So thank you. Man, oh man. Appreciate all you guys. I'm trying to get online more. I'm trying to get the role play out on time still. But since it's now Friday, I'm probably not going to this week. I could rush it. I'm not gonna. So I'll probably next week will be that, because then I'll have no excuse. I will be sitting for a couple days at least, trying to get something done. In between finding jobs and getting this thing registered and I mean, it's everybody's life, right? We're all trying to fit this in. I was thinking of doing the dino head emoji. Do it, Rex. That's awesome. He'll take it too. He'll put it in there. I made my own image for that. I'm like, yeah, let me make my own. Okay, no problem. That's awesome. Rex, I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to see it. If I miss it live, I will be watching the replay. But I really want to try to hit it live tonight at 9. And see what Rex says. Guys, Big Daddy Dave is incredible at, content and stuff. He's making great interviews. I've been on the show. Several other people have been on the show. Rex's turn is now. And Rex, I can't wait for your answers to some of these questions. Wish I could send more, but honestly, no. Andy, stop. My goodness. No. Goodness gracious. No way, Andy. Man, you already sent more. You sent 5 more than you needed to. So I appreciate you. Both. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Both of you, Doc and Andy. Appreciate it. My only issue is if I'm streaming around 1 a.m. on the internet, we'll switch between sats in the sky and drop out for like 3 minutes. But other than that, so don't stream in the middle of the night, basically, because it's going to switch satellites. Big Daddy Dave, I don't think I have a Botrix for him, but Big Daddy Dave is just BDD Gaming, and then Farm Simulator. I think if you type those words into the search, it will show up. I know a lot of people are already subscribed to him. Go over there tonight at 9 and check Rex out, okay? Go check him out. Big Daddy Dave runs a great show. Rex will for sure have some great answers. I can't wait. And guys, I think after these 2 passes here, I'm going to have to wrap this up, because I'm going to have to get everything down from the RV and things like that. I have to start heading out to Nebraska after these 2 passes. Yes, as a SATS orbit, the one you link to gets too far away, so okay, that makes sense. It grabs a closer one. Okay, I get that. I understand that. Yeah, the only thing I had, the only thing I had, Doc, was it couldn't connect to it. Like, when you're on your cell phone and like you hit connect or whatever, and it's like finding satellites, it would just like sit in the loading screen for 3/4 of the bar being filled up. That's really the only problems I've had so far with it. And I don't really expect any further ones, to be honest. I hope I'm entertaining enough for this interview. Rex, you certainly are. There have been some people, I will not mention names, where they're like, so what inspired you to be a content creator? And they're like, I don't know. And you expect that he's giving himself time to think of a good answer, and that is the whole answer. No, I don't know. Fair enough. I'm learning a lot. But there have been some people like that. I think we both know that there have been some people like that. Oops, I missed that, but oh well. Have a safe journey when you set off, buddy. Thank you so much, Andy. I just really appreciate it. Andy, if you haven't looked at what Wyoming looks like in America, check that out. It is just, as far as you can see, not cows, but just land with cows dotted in them. It is. It's Miss Hurd said it's freedom in the fields. She's been hearing too much Nacho as well. And freedom in the fields is what it is. I have a question for Rex. Can't wait to ask. Noah, awesome. Have a safe journey. Take care. Heard. Thank you, Dirty. I'll be there on Tuesday night on BDD. No way. Ghost, you're going to be on Tuesday? That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so tonight with Rex, Ghost will be on Tuesday. Apparently, that's what he's saying, right? When it does that, it's calculating obstructions. I got ya. Seen the movies. Oh, listen. I'm looking at the chat. Ghost, I'll be there. Awesome. I'm looking into getting the mini Starlink. Yes, I can do a stream from the woods so I can show you some real life logging. That's awesome. That's going to be awesome, honestly, Doc. I mean, you play this game so well right now that it's good. PA Plowboy, what's going on? You just stepped in here on the last pass, really. I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now. I'm getting ready to head out to Nebraska. We're going to try to hit Davenport. Miss Hurd says there's no chance in that happening. She's right. I have to stop all the time for gas now, so I'll probably, I won't be streaming tonight. I'm going to catch Rex's. If I'm on the computer at all, I will be on 9 o'clock at Big Daddy Dave's, and I will be watching Rex's stream for sure. So I won't be going live. I will be probably going live tomorrow from somewhere in Nebraska. I don't know where. We kind of just drive and then start looking for campsites, about 3 or 4, and try to look a couple hours ahead, see where we're going. That's kind of how the whole thing works. Miss Herd's been an all-star on this trip, looking at campgrounds and showing me where to go. I haven't even had to use the GPS, so it's great to have a good driving partner as well. Herd gotta go. He's trying to play it off. He said Herd's gotta go. He's gotta poop, but he's trying to play it off. Checkout time is at 11. It's gonna take me at least that long. So funny. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. How rude. Hello to Miss Herd. Andy says hello. I'll be chasing cattle somewhere in PA today. PA, I wish I was you, man. I really do. I really, really live vicariously through you and your farming experiences. Man, oh man. Awesome. All right, Rex, I'm glad I caught your stream. Safe travels, Herd. Hope you have an amazing trip. See you, Miss Herd. Keep him in check. Will do, she said. She doesn't need any encouragement. Come on. But guys, that is where we're going to leave it. I'm going to, as always, throw it to someone else. If I can. Let me see if there's anybody on. Let's see here. I don't have anybody on at the moment. Is there anybody on? No. I have a bunch of upcomings, but I don't have anybody to send you to. So, guys, I am out of here. Thank you so much for just catching this impromptu stream. Rex, if I'm on at a computer or around a phone at all, I will be in Big Daddy Dave's interview and watching the Rex interview, so come and hang out with me there as well. But guys, until then, you guys are all awesome. Andy and Doc, thank you so much for the extra special love today. I really appreciate that. More than you know. So thank you. Guys, enjoy the rest of your afternoon or your morning, and really just make the best out of Friday. Have a good one.